これがレクイエム。
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy So back with another video. Now today we're looking at Xbox and Switch. There's been a couple of rumors going around that Xbox has something for Switch, like basically they're doing something, or like they're bringing something to the Switch. And I'm actually kind of curious. A lot of people saying that it's going to be Game Pass, which let's actually discuss that for a minute, because that would be crazy. The Switch is already like the Swiss Army knife of consoles. Like, it can pretty much do a lot. I can take it on the go. I can put it in the dock and play it on TV. I mean, if you're not playing the brand new, blue Switch Lite. But if you add Game Pass to Switch, well, here's the thing though. I honestly don't think it's a good idea in terms of Microsoft. Yeah and no, because I mean, obviously they make a lot of money off the Game Pass thing, but I think they'll lose a lot of money on consoles, because if I could sit there and have my mobile console like do Game Pass games and just basically just stream the games through Game Pass. But I get it though. In Game Pass, you probably can download the actual games, and it would actually be like more of an xCloud type thing where you stream it, not Game Pass. I call it Game Pass, but I'm really talking about like the Xbox streaming thing. I'm not really a big Xbox person, so I had like an Xbox 360, but I don't really know too much about like the newer things. I plan to get like a basic Xbox One, just cause why not? It's really good on backwards compatibility, so if I want to play any other Xbox stuff, I can just get whatever's the newest Xbox and just play it that way. But I'm really talking about xCloud, which I think that's what it's called. It's basically the streaming thing where it allows you to play a lot of different games. It's something similar to PS Now, but I think Xbox, in terms of like the streaming Netflix type of game services, I think honestly Microsoft is blowing Sony out the water and it comes to like xCloud, and it comes to Game Pass. So it could be potentially interesting to see what they can actually do with that, because that can allow a lot of games that just don't run well on Switch to play amazing on Switch. The Switch doesn't look horrible. The only reason why the games for the Switch look horrible, and let me say some games for the Switch look horrible, is only because they're made for it. They have to make it so that it doesn't take a lot of processing power. So a lot of the games don't even be 720p. The undocked mode is like 720p limited, and then like the actual dock actually upgrades it to 1080p, and a lot of games don't even get to reach that because they have to build around the Switch's internal qualification. Like, I definitely understand where they're coming from. A lot of games just aren't powerful enough to run at their native setting. That's why a lot of games come late for Switch. Switch is the system where you really have to work on porting that game. If you make a game for PS5 and it eventually comes to PC, there's not necessarily a lot of work that needs to be done. I mean, obviously you need to make it so it have like extra features, since the PC, it varies in the strength of things it can do. So I definitely understand where they're coming from with that. But with that being said though, I'm actually curious if they do decide to bring like maybe some Xbox application to the Switch. That could really be big for the Switch. Not only will it make the Switch more of a Swiss Army knife, because I can sit here and play Xbox games in the dock or outside the dock, and I can walk around playing stuff like Halo on the Switch, which I'm seriously doubt they would actually give their really only good IP to Switch. But we'll never know. It seems like Microsoft right now is just, they're on a whole nother level. It seems like obviously they're using all that money that they have in like different ways. They don't really care about the console market at the moment. It just seems like they care about the subscriptions and those types of services, like the xCloud and Game Pass. So it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I don't actually know. I'm assuming you can stream off Game Pass. So somebody in the comments do correct me on that if I'm wrong. But either a Game Pass or xCloud would be really interesting to see on the Switch. With that being said, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.